Hey everybody, Mr. Snake Eater coming back at you with more Bible talk. Now, I just read a comment for about the 5th time, and just wanted to make sure of that. And this one guy, he said that anyone who's religious starts listing off some people, and he says, well, he said, actually, his exact words were, that anyone who's religious, fun fact, list off names, then said these were all mentally ill Christians. Then he goes on a rant on how it's time for the, well actually no, the first thing he said was, religion is nothing more but a way to control people's lives, it's time we break free of that, yada yada yada, more bull crap. Now, here's my first problem with the comment. You mention mentally ill Christians. And you know what, that was actually here, it says all of them are mentally ill Christians. Okay, what are mentally ill Christians going to do for Hindus and Muslims? They're not Christians. So to say to religious people that you're talking to everyone, but only give off mentally ill Christians? Okay. Another problem I have with the comment is, you're using the mentally ill people to try and control people to stop being Christians. Right there, you're trying to control people to believe there's no God. And that's a problem with that. People say religion is just meant to control people. You're doing the exact same thing yourself. You're trying to control people into believing in atheism. I really hate those type of comments. Not to mention it really shows biases. I mean, he only mentions Christians. If he was really interested in taking out all religions, he should have at least mentioned more than one religion. The minimum, at least mention Hindus or Muslims. He's just more than one, but he only mentions one. And the problem with that is it's only just Christians. I mean, all you're really doing is just saying, hey guys, you're mentally ill. Which is just exactly what he's saying. And really, what does mental illness have to do with control? Mental illnesses don't come because you believe in something that someone else doesn't believe. They don't come by choice. If you had a choice in mental illnesses, I don't think anyone would pick them. And I'm sure beyond a doubt that there are atheists that have mental illness in themselves. Every group of people has them. It's not just like fate or the disease control center or something like that. I probably just mentioned a real organization. Sorry about that. Fate or karma, or actually karma is part of a religion. I suppose fate would be, I don't know, it's hard to describe this using non-religious terms. Well, it's not like whatever causes the mental illnesses, go and say, hey, this guy's religious, I'm gonna pick him. No, it can happen to anyone. Regardless if you're atheist, Hindu, Muslim, anyone can become mentally ill. Especially if it's schizophrenia. Like, if any of the guy mentioned has schizophrenia, his point becomes really invalid because schizophrenia had no known causes. Well, actually, I haven't done modern research into it, but I don't think there would be that much of a change between back then and now when I've learned about it. But schizophrenia, actually there could be a lot of changes. I'm not an expert on mental illnesses, but I do know that, at the minimum, that mental illness just doesn't go to one specific group. And anyone can become mentally ill. You can even have someone live in the perfect environment, have perfect family, perfect friends. They still could become mental. Mental illnesses have nothing to do with whether religious, Muslim, Hindu, atheist. And there are plenty of sane Christians as well. I mean, mention these Christian people that are mentally ill. There are plenty of sane Christians out there. I mean, this guy is like no better than the guy that said you can't be smart and religious. I mean, the people It's just a one-track mind. A lot of people have them. One-track minds are really just, I'm just gonna flat out say it's stupid. Lesson here is, whenever you're going to say something, whenever you're going to try and prove something wrong, make sure you have legit proof. And not just something that's only attacking one group, because that makes you a prejudiced, if anything. And to describe an entire, every religion as mentally ill because they're mentally ill Christians makes no sense. So make sure your facts are right. Make sure you got your information correct. Make sure you aren't pulling stuff out of your butt. Make sure you're doing it correctly. See ya.